Hello everyone, welcome to the first installment of hopefully many of Castin Bronze. It's gonna be an interesting one here. I'm D-Lo, joined here by Z10. Z, how are we feeling?
I'm feeling like we're about to see a match. I've heard Anthony talking a little bit here. We're about to see some content.
Certainly about to see some content. Just a precursor reminder, as you can see on the screen there, this is meant in good fun and not intended to hurt the feelings of any super talented bronze players. However, if you are bad, that does not apply to you. So unfortunately, prepare yourself for a roast-in. But that being said, bronze, Z10, we have not seen the likes of this far too much. How do we expect the picks and bans as we get right into them to change?
So I'm gonna throw what I know out the window. I'm just already going to assume this. We've got the Bakasura, or not Bakasura, Bakekujira, the Guardian version of Bakasura on the first ban. Kukulkan, okay. Reasonable bans coming out.
Yeah, so far.
I had to open my mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the Changa. We're just gonna call that a trauma ban from a previous match and move on. You know, with the patch and everything that hit, what was it, yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Bastet. Okay, that's a good one. Somebody on that team knows what they're doing. Bastet is a menace.
Well, you know what? This is the pet-dominated meta, right? And Chang'e does have that rabbit, so maybe fearing the fact that Telekine's ring procs on the rabbit when it goes back to base to shop for items could be the reason. And we're also banning out a Hachimon, so I'm not going to lie, I'm actually kind of loving the bans on the left side.
Yeah, you love to see Hachi get the axe.
Huge fan.
We know it. I mean, hey, look, good news, D-Lo. Down here, you might get to see a damn Ymir. Nope.
Hey, man, we can see Ymir on either side, competitive or not, but so far it is going to be the Xing Chen. And it seems that we're going to grant ourselves the left side a bit of an advantage. They get 4 bans, this side only gets 3. That's how things work down here in Bronze. It's a whole different world. And this is going to be a bit familiar, though, on the other side here. Daji and the Giannis.
That's an interesting pickup. I don't hate the Daji pickup, but the Daji pickup is something that you generally look for further down the line in a draft once a couple of people have locked in Agni or something without any CC immunity. It's definitely not something that I go out of my way to top pick. Although they picked Poseidon into it, so well, fair enough.
This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Whirlwind Rage and Steel into a Kraken could go absolutely crazy. That being said, like we talked about, it's going to be very different here, obviously, here in the doldrums and the slums of Castin Bronze. But the thing we have to also keep in mind here, as we try to reserve our judgments, as Z10 tries to swallow his tongue, these players are not in comms with each other. So they're all vying for themselves.
It wasn't the picking for themselves that got my spidey senses tingling. It was the selection of the Nuwa directly after the Giannis, which has to make me wonder precisely where in the hell Nuwa thinks she's going.
To the skies, and then hopefully returning back with a couple kills, but everything else is staying pretty typical, to be fair. I'm gotta imagine as a Giannis jungle, perchance, right? That's gotta be it. It's gotta be Giannis jungle.
For the sake of, I mean, where would you put the? Oh, brother.
Yo, do not be sleeping on the sleeping giant, because then you're gonna be taking a long sleep yourself. When have you last seen a Kumbhakarna game?
About 8 seconds ago.
Well, can't wait to see it again. It's gonna be interesting here. Battle of the big boys here is gonna be another big Chungus slotted up against them. So it's gotta be a Giannis jungle, right?
I'm betting Nuwa carry.
That's okay. Well, we're gonna have to find out here as we get on in 9 minutes in the game. Those first 9 minutes didn't matter. The first 5 kills and 3 kills, who cares? Doesn't even matter. Team Tin Boys versus the Copper Choppers here. Game 1 coming at you. Just to give a bit of a lay of the land here. Team Tin Boys in the lead with a slight amount of gold to their side, as well as the kills. And seems that the members of Copper Choppers, unfortunately, despite the amazing new Wah carry that you predicted, Z-Tan, are going to be a bit on the back end.
You know, there's just sometimes you hate to be right. It doesn't happen often for me, but I think my bigger concern for the new Akari is that the first item we're building into here is a Spear of Magus, not a Cyclopeans that just got buffed. You know, not any of the items you might see out of a carry. We went. Whoa!
Wait.
Giannis,
Hold on a second.
Giannis is down. Man down.
Wait, where'd he even go? And where'd the Jing Chen gonna be going in a second? Gonna be pulled right back in with that Pow Wow. But under his own tower. That fooled me for a second. I didn't know where Dodgy was, but now it's the classic Disney tale, the Fox and the Hound, that might have a sadder ending than you think. It's gonna be the alternate ending of the Disney movie you never saw, rated R edition. The Fox is gonna be hunted down.
You know, I think Disney did put out that movie. Now that I think about it, there was that Fox and the Hound.
No, that's what I'm saying, but they didn't. The Fox, I don't think, got murdered by his best friend, the Hound, at the very end of it.
He got his ass hunted, though.
He did get his ass hunted. This is true, but that's just gonna put another kill on the board here for them. Z-Tan, talk to me about the consequences of that.
All right. So the first thing I'm looking at immediately here is the deficit in mid. Now, I know we started a little bit late. I'm not entirely sure, you know, how that came to be, but there is a 3-level deficit between this Poseidon and the Giannis. That is not good news, and it PvE?
PvE, baby. Those minions are doing big numbers down here in bronze. You didn't realize the bronze minions get buffed.
Apparently. It'd be like that, I suppose. You know, back to this mid though, like Giannis is down 2 levels, but in fact seems to have more items online than okay, never mind. He got him. Poseidon.
Can we say do you see the kill count on this Kumbhakarna? Actually crazy. 3-0. The opposite of what you see your Ganesh mains running. That stat line is insane. Just mad props here to the Sleeping Giant because they are staying woke. Got to say the same here for our friend the Solo. Fenrir once again on the prowl. Fox and the Hound, the sequel this time, direct to DVD. Directly back to your base, says Fenrir. Gonna try to pull him back in with the Ragnarok, but it's answered with the powwow. Once again, Jing Chen on the receiving end of those chains does meet their end at the claws, and once again the two best friends forced to fight. Seems like it's gonna be the exact same movie. Someone said hit rewind. Gonna be another kill dropped in the bucket to the Tin Boys.
Yeah, Fenrir is gonna pick up another 2 there, and oh,
Bacchus on prowl says, "Let's get buzzed, baby. Let's get crackened up." My God, it's just an absolute bloodbath here in this solo lane. Now 10-5, still in favor of Team Tin Boys, but they're starting to expand that lead we saw when we first jumped in.
yeah. I mean, the gold lead sitting around 3,600. Not like danger yet, but it could be if the Tin Boys actually move around and push this lead they've got. You know, you've got a Poseidon that's pretty far ahead.
PvE.
Very solid for your team fight chances. The rest of the team comp, I mean, Kumba with the 3-0 slash line is just wild to me.
What's wild to me is Nuwa padding her stats with that ultimate, just trying to bump her way up on the player damage chart. Says, Gilgamesh, get out of here, man. And right now, Team Tin Boys, at the very least, I mean, they're proving themselves that cohesion can be found here in bronze, whether it's being the comp or whether it be play. Some good acting on the Bull Gaming King wins the Shamash, met with the Whirlwind Rage and Steel. High wins here, predicted in the soul lane, but weather report going to be ignored for now. We're seeing Medusa a bit pushed up far ahead, my friend. Those 4-man collapses certainly can be rough, but the minions might just be the end of it. No, not quite. Instead, Medusa will fall at the hands of them, and at the reverse end, coast to coast violence being found here. Kumba tries it in with the rising uppercut, does not quite find it just yet. Xing Chen with that sky gripping axe, not gonna be able to find either. Maybe a Furious Roar to finish the job. Big drop kick though. Excellent work by the Gilga, but unfortunately falls to the dot nonetheless. Through space and time though, Giannis on the way, not gonna be able to clip either of the members. Just a bit of show here. He's rotating in though, trying to find a kill nonetheless. Meanwhile, Fenrir biting a wall, maybe just missing his chew toy. Gonna try to find that in the form of those minions. Not gonna be granted it though. Absolutely exploded. The dog gets put down. The Fox now no longer have to worry about their former friend, now made foe. Takes to the Palo in response to the Whirlwind Rage and Steel. Guess who's waiting? It's Bacchus once again. He brought beers for the road. BYOB, baby. And now going to have to be bringing in some support for courtesy of the Kraken. Beautiful work there by the Poseidon. Picks up one kill there on the Daji. Bacchus to follow thanks to the Kumbhakarna assisting. But no more kills in their pocket at the very least. That's going to be a nice double for the Poseidon.
All right, look, we got to go back to this. Okay, as a kid, I had a dog. It went blind. It died shortly thereafter, and I'm now re-traumatized.
Oh no, that might be the same way as he tries to suffer through the winds of Shamash. Whirlpool though going to be dropped down on his feet, give decent damage there as well as those enhanced basic attacks. Xing Chen does not want to be denied the kill, going to be meeting with the Sky Rising Axe, puts him back down. A few more strokes of that axe could potentially get it to you. The Whirlpool a bit off the mark, a good hero's advance, but tries to go back in. You're not going to be advancing much further if you keep that one up, my friend. Nice job there by the Poseidon, grants himself the Rampage.
Pumbaa's flying! Yo! Okay. All right, we are all over this map right now, and Kumba is just he is beating Giannis's ass. Yo, what?
Bro's got the tree. Bro's got the tree.
He's 3 levels down on him, and he's just beating the snot out of him. What just happened? Oh, surely Bacchus goes into the Fenrir. Okay.
Yeah, he got it this time. You know, a bit of a missed mark there, but also a nice epic uppercut there. Going to be dropped onto the Honest. Dropped down into the Aegis. A bit too late there, my friend. Or maybe a bit too early. All depends on perspective. Time's linear. Time's a construct of meaning after all. It doesn't even matter in the first place. Kronos would disagree, and so would Bacchus. Bacchus does not have much time more to get out of this fight. Unfortunately, rotation from Medusa might finish it off. The Acid Spray, not going to find the mark, but the Cobra Shots will do the job. Beads there from Poseidon to match that Daji ultimate. Now, only the Fox to stand up once again up against her friend. Tries to go for it. Okay, let's just throw the relics. That's fine. No. That was necessary. That was absolutely necessary. Fenrir's alive only because they dropped beads and relics there. Okay, well. That's... Brother. That is rough. And now Poseidon might fall too. That's good use of Aegis. Hey, no, that was good use of Aegis. That was good use of Aegis. Okay, great unstoppable there by the Poseidon. Z10, your thoughts?
My thoughts are that the Kingfish is probably the best player in this lobby. Alright, so we have seen some interesting Relic and ult usage. Very, no, optimal was not at all the adjective that was coming to the forefront of my mind.
In my bad.
Interesting. Interesting is as good of a description as we can get here. What happened?
No, dude, that was a great 1v1 skills. Actually manages to interrupt him from the drop kick with the sky cutting axe. That was actually really well done. Got to give the Jingten their props. Don't know why Gilgamesh stuck around that long, but that's an answer we can find another day. Damage here from the Bacchus. Not going to be enough as Poseidon managed to ward him off as well. Z10, walk me through these fights, man. What are we seeing here?
Chaos. You're seeing chaos. Now, I'm more interested in these builds. Okay? So, Jingtian going what you would see, honestly, in a higher level game, minus the Sands of Time. The Sands of Time is a little odd. I think I might have slotted a Warrior's Axe, a Conduit, something that is not Sands of Time. But otherwise, the build looks pretty good, and we've got the Fox and Hound action going. Oh no.
We have a party pooper arriving to crash it just a little bit with that tree in hand, just waiting for you. But Ragnarok going to meet that out, and unfortunately a bit off the mark there. You got to try to get this one. The beads to match. Fenrir's relic usage, a bit jealous of Daji's ability to actually use those properly, and this time the Fox ends up on top. Team 10 boys take a bit of a hit to the momentum there, but still 19-9, 19 minutes into this game. They're still in a pretty decent position if they can just keep those relics on them at the right times.
And use them at the right times. Let's
That's it.
oh my. That was close. So
That was so close.
I'm checking out these builds here. The Medusa build I actually kind of like. This Devourer's Gauntlet going directly into Fail Not. You got the blue stone. I would assume that is going to be a Crusher. I could be wrong. It would not surprise me here. Now, 10 boys are actually going for the Gold Fury.
And they're going
They
to
got it.
succeed in grabbing it. Daji going to be picked up as well, just for a bit of takeaway. Nuwa not quite recognizing that the ultimate doesn't also affect objectives. Going to throw that one out there just for funsies. You got to respect it. Get them damage numbers up. But still, unfortunately, falling behind their friend, the Gilgamesh. Bit of PvE action here once again. Medusa's been having a hardest time against the minions, whether it be summoned by Nuwa or not. I want a Z10. Z10, I'll hazard a guess. We're in bronze. I can make an item play. I'll make an item analysis.
Okay, all right.
Nuwa's Spear of Magus first item. Can't imagine that's the greatest. Having all the pen you need when no one has any pen. She's got a teleport?
Fuck me.
She's got a teleport?
I mean,
Wait, she's support? No.
No, she has no bead. She has a teleport and a meditation cloak. Jesus Christ, Hi-Rez, get that crap out of the tutorial.
Okay. She did get back to lane. Oh, she backed! She backed.
Oh, if only she had the teleport.
No, she teleported.
It's-
She showed
dude.
up, killed two minions,
on.
and then went.
Hold on. Huge.
They
Nice.
they know.
Alright, anyway, what were you saying?
Brother.
That was nice. That also was kind of
like-
nice.
She used that teleport. She walked like 10 feet up the lane, killed two minions, and just backed. What?
Maybe she had an item she needed to build off that. The two minions were the difference between her getting that rod to Hootie, man. That just very well could be it. But no. Bit of pressure here back in the duo lane. Or sorry, this is solo lane. I can't even tell where we are anymore. What is going on? Whirlpool gonna be dragged in. Hey! Good portal there by the Giannis. Might not actually be able to save him because he gets uppercutted. Stone Gaze hits the Giannis in the back. Bacchus
he's up.
somehow survives. Poseidon, a bit stunned, can only imagine that if we could see the VGS, there'd be a lot of U-Rock cancels that. Is this a rage quit?
It could be.
There's no way. You're winning. He's not playing. He's not moving.
Oh.
Okay, we're back, baby. I was worried there for a second. Xing Chen, meanwhile, trying to solo two members. Here comes the Guardians, but they're no longer here to guard. They are here to murder. Don't you wish you had a teleport right now? Unfortunately, not going to be granted that, and Ken's going to instead teleport back to base the easy way. Your friends on the enemy team just murdering you to death. Kumakana
Who needs
and
beads?
Xing Chen. Who needs beads anyway? You might be asking that question right now as Medusa lurks on the
Medusa's got a
backside,
plan.
trying to find something here, but the members of Copper Choppers do not even want to leave the typical way. They're just going to
Surely.
take that nice portal path. Oh! That was some nice jukes.
All she had to do was commit the dash to get there and hit him with the spit. Like she waddled over there. She friggin' waddled over there and then like tried to get it with an auto. Damn it! Come on now.
Did Daji get the chain up on the Fenrir? Is the question. I don't think so. Fenrir gonna be able to escape without being on a leash. This park must allow that. Giannis might be in chase though, trying to actually 1v1 the puppy dog. I don't know how this one's gonna work out though for the poor mage. Let's find out as the puppy dog does indeed go down to the Giannis. 1v1 does go their way.
Oh,
Now,
Medusa.
it's a 1v2 here for Medusa. 1v3 if you include the tower. 1v4 if you include the Giannis. Ladukes. You're gonna find that double kill. Just absolutely dookie on that Medusa. Nice job here by Copper Choppers. 23 minutes in. Starting to remount a bit of momentum. 22-11.
Well,
7,000 gold deficit though. It's a bit rough, see.
the 10 boys are in fact missing a whole Poseidon. I'm assuming that they might be well, no, I guess they haven't paused. which is a little odd to me. Generally, in
There
a
it
ranked
is.
match, like, yeah, okay, all right, like they're trying to give the boys some time to get back in there because I have a feeling that the 8-0 Poseidon is a significant portion of their team fight here. Also, Kumba's face looked goofy as hell. I've never seen it that close.
Yeah, me neither, especially on that skin. It's definitely an interesting look. We can take a look at our guilty friend here, the one who's making us all wait in the first place. It is the
He-
Poseidon.
He looked like
But-
something I killed in Remnant.
Whoa, we're back. That was quick. Poseidon gonna use the Sonic Boom to get back to the red buff. Didn't realize he had that ultimate in pocket, but might be in a new patch. After all the other changes they made, I wouldn't be surprised. Now a bit of a fight here coming from the
fair.
Xing Chen. Needs the Kumakana to support, and indeed will oblige, but it's just the Xing Chen chasing them all back. Put to sleep just from to be woken up instantly by a Xing Chen basic, optimal damage. Now, Bacchus able to escape from the whirlpool, but at the very least, didn't rip the Kraken just yet. Nuwa gonna rip her ultimate though. Now finally at the top of the player damage charts for red team. Congrats to the Nuwa.
Yeah, this fight is about to break out again. Wins a Samasha out. Gilgamesh's run. Xing Tian went back in. Fenrir's on the
Oh.
backside. Yo.
I mean, they used the Ragnarok in attempts to try to grab something, but alternate timeline not going to work to get Kingfish quite out of that one. Isolator grabs a double kill. Uppercut to try to eliminate one from the fight. Kumakana, though, going to select the Bacchus. Bit of a tanky target to try to make that kill happen. In the back, still seeing quite a bit of fighting. Oh, Isolator grabs the triple kill. Might be looking for more here, my friend. This could be a crazy turnaround there. Going into Stomp in the backline. This fight's getting quite separated. It's only Bacchus here to actually defend the base. Kumakana trying to engage on the Gilgamesh themselves. I mean, they got that tree for a reason. They got that third leg. Trying to whack him with it a few times. But
He's beating
Bacchus
the Gilgamesh
still
ass
managing.
too.
Bacchus still somehow managing to defend this one as well. Phoenix going to stand tall and proud at full health. At the end of the day, Copper Choppers kind of succeed on that end.
Kumbhakarna is the danger. My God. This dude is just boxing with everybody on the map, and he does not care at all.
Bro just waved at him. Bro just waved at him. Ah, unfortunately, Neon bit off the mark there, but here comes Medusa to try to assist. Heroes advance, going aggressive, recognize that Bacchus is arrived at the party. Stone Gaze not going to find any targets here. Medusa now the one in trouble. Retreats back into enemy jungle. Could be in a bit of trouble should there be one rotation. A bit of an early Aegis there, my friend. The new will finally find its mark. Grants them their third kill.
Uh-oh.
Now caught in the midst of 3. Could be troublesome here for the puppy dog who decided to join the fight. Put down with the quickness. Didn't even have time to be adopted. A bomb gets dropped. Not quite the same as beads, but still works out for the Kumakarna. Blink used as well. Teleport comes out before the whirlpool could cripple him. Beads used there to avoid the Kraken's knock up and does escape without too much of a scratch on the Fox. Poseidon now, back from being AFK, feeling rejuvenated. Gonna stop that back real quick. Could be troublesome here for the Dodgy. Decides to go in though. This is gonna be a duel to the finish. Hey, there's your Aegis at the right time. Good job there. Just teach your Fender here to do the same thing. Doesn't even need the Kumba to finish the kill. 9-1 here for the Poseidon. Giannis gonna try to put him back down in the dirt. Nice whirlpool there to just prevent them from a bit more damage, but the Aegis going to be able to deny that option. Nuwa around the back sends out the minions. That's what's been the biggest threat in Medusa's pocket. Let's see if it's the same for the Xing Chen. Not abated. Still decent damage there from the Giannis. Drop kick to force some space. Copper Choppers holding pretty firm.
You know, the biggest thing I've noticed about going over this bronze lobby, outside of a single Gold Fury, I do not think anyone has so much as sniffed a damn objective. Pyro's been up forever. Fire's sitting here. We're almost 30 minutes in. Like you see what I'm saying? In the games that we're used to
If
casting.
you just wait for it to be EFG, then you get the Fire Giant at the most valuable time.
This is true. Anthony makes a very good point that if we just wait 2 more minutes, which is nothing, it's peanuts in a SMITE
I mean,
player.
hell, you already waited 28.
I mean, and you already put like 7 years into this game. So if you really think about it in comparison, it's nothing. But Beacon can be attempted there by Medusa. Dropped just as quickly. Might be getting dropped herself. Giannis might be able to finish the kill. Unfortunately, not able to get that Stone Gaze quite off before she is turned to rubble. Nice job there to get that kill for the Giannis. Now, Kumakarna is the danger, but is also in danger. Could be in trouble here from the Hero's Advance. Has that buff to the damage. Here comes Xing Chen. Partner in crime. Bonnie and Clyde. They're trying to work together. Nice route there, but is it matched with the Kraken? Decent damage there before she can even enter the powwow. Might not be enough, though, quite yet. They need more follow-up, and without the Kraken combination, what do they even have to actually secure a kill? Potential uppercut, but into what? No Whirlpool to follow it up. Just poking right now, but the Bach is still at full health. Whirlwind and Steel tosses him back. Not quite. Has the beads to match. Giannis not going to be allowed to get back into that portal without a bit of dot damage from that roar. Not going to kill either. Everyone on each side is really getting those slivers, but Team Tin Boys still do have a 2-man deficit. Have to wonder if that time, like Z, you mentioned, will be better spent for the Copper Choppers grabbing an objective.
Well, look, I'm at this point convinced almost that the Copper Choppers have Mike Vick on a Smurf over here, because every time Fenrir gets anywhere near them, he is just put down immediately.
You guys ready for the ward reveal?
That is yikes. Yeah, war reveal coming up here. Let's take a look. You gotta admire this Nua's team player spirit.
Hey, she's got 2 chalices. That is if you're actually placing the damn wards, the chalice isn't bad. It'll save you gold.
Dude, she's trying to drink with Bacchus right now, bro. She's trying to get turned.
Wait a minute. What's this last item going on the Nua? Are we about to see a warlock staff? Or
nice.
Huh.
I agree with it.
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. So
30 minutes though. Yeah, talk to me. Talk to me about what's going on here.
30 minutes. There's a 6,000 gold differential, and I'm convinced that it's just kills. Like, well, she seems to be caught out.
She seems to be caught out indeed. Mysterious Fog, not quite the savior you were hoping for. Gilgamesh meets the same fate in the mid. Not looking good here for the Copper Choppers. They've been doing well in the team fights, but you could go fire, but why would you do that, Z10? That's so stupid of you to think that you go fire.
Why would you go fire when you could continue brawling like it's an arena game?
Huge news, I'll draw your guys' attention. Tablet of Destinies is almost done.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
That's pretty good for us. Okay, hold on a sec, Z10. We're seeing a Fire Giant. Now, naturally, I disapprove of this play, and I hope that they lose as a result of this, because this is just a completely unsportsmanlike call.
I don't even know what's going on. I really don't think they have a singular clue. Oh. Well,
oh shoot! That was actually kind of hot for a moment. that was kind of close. They're looking. They're searching for clues. Not gonna. I think they might have already figured out what's gone down. Might be a bit of an unfortunate issue now, as the Fenrir looks for the Giannis, makes him pay for all those dogfights. But Michael Vick will not be punished, not be jailed, unfortunately able to escape. Powwow up to meet it. Xing Chen gets chained up, but EFG are on their belt. Seems the play that Anthony mentioned of just waiting a couple minutes was excellent. If beads don't work, why not just use my ultimate in response to the belch? Does end up actually working out for the Fenrir. Finds the kill. But the fight continues. Xing Chen moving in the backline for the Daji.
Alright, we gotta talk. I just watched Fenrir bite somebody in a Xing Tian ult. Kumba's got another in the sky. Gilga's gonna go down. Bacchus is on the front line in the middle of 3. Backing up into Phoenix. I think they're actually going for this Phoenix with the EFG. Yo.
I mean, would be optimal, but why do that again when you can just toss yourself and your lives into the well that are the Team 10 boys? They're looking like a well-oiled machine. Looks like Dorothy swept on by, gave him a bit of the oil can, and now they're moving fluidly. Gonna be schmooving all over this Bacchus. Nuwa takes to the sky. Not quite a teleport, but it's still something. Forces, was that an alt timeline off the Xing Chen there? Doesn't matter. This can be another kill there in the pocket here, the Poseidon. Titan, now being the call. Bacchus to try to stop it. Can they do so? Not gonna be quite sure with Epic Uppercut. Gives him a bit more time, but Toxicate doing decent damage here. The Pridwin gonna give him a bit more tank. I think they defend as well, my friend. We get the Giannis there. The ult goes a bit wide. That's okay. You have other abilities. Okay, you might die. That's okay. Use the Kraken in the Whirlwind Rage and Steel. That's okay. Giannis is dead for 6 seconds. That's okay.
Fuck. Yeah.
This is looking rough, but hold on. They're back. We gotta get back in this. Bacchus actually able to escape. Hold on, this is kind of crazy. Hold on.
Brother!
Hold on. Z10. Z10, hold on. Let him cook.
What? How? What?
Said it like 6 times.
Get in there! Get in there!
No, they're doing that. Hold on, Z10. Hold on, this is crazy. Z10, hold on. Hold on, we kill the Medusa.
The one time in this game where I'm like, y'all have people out of position, low as shit, and you outnumber them, and that's the time they don't want to ent into a fight. Brother.
This is why you don't get the EFG. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, a bit off the mark there on the Kraken, but hold on a second. We got a chance. Dodgy's in the Pal-Ow. Knock up there on the Xing Chen. Ultimate. Will Fenrir bite them? No, Fenrir's not even here. That's awesome. Works out really well for us now. Fenrir going to go farm that speed buff. That's where you need it right now. Good job.
I just noticed Poseidon's out of mana as hell. And looking over at this technology going on in the mid's build, I have to note the distinct lack of MP5 or a Book of Thoth.
We don't read. That's
Neither did he.
That's just, I mean, yeah, man. Why do you get a Book of Thoth when you can just be illiterate? Beads, we're not okay.
Brother. All right. Look.
Just if you're gonna use one relic, why not use them both? Nice kill.
Maybe.
Press them both.
Yeah, maybe he's just got him bound to the same side button on his mouse. Oh god, that's cracking down. Yeah.
Might be 2 more players down just a second here. Epic uppercut right into the whirlpool in just a second. Nice damage. Knocks back up Bacchus upon landing. But going to survive. Team Tin Boys, look for the beacon.
And the key.
That makes sense. No. They need to get this beacon. That's gonna do huge damage to that tier 2 tower in the soul.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, he's
This Bacchus is actually still alive. Oh my god, he got out. Oh, it's not over till the fat lady sings. That's what they always say. And we're seeing it right here. Going to be able to back on. No, back. You're doing so great, honey. You're doing so great. Please,
Oh my god.
Please get back. Okay, Team Tin Boys, they got the beacon. We might lose Kumakarna here. Epic uppercut to guarantee some safety. Right side, being pressured here. Blink down. Just need as much space as possible here. That's a restraining order filed against that Gilgamesh.
Oh, okay. All right, we're here. We're here. We're seeing some builds start to even out. Just a little bit confused as to the choice of the malicious Deathbringer on Medusa. I feel like you tried to combine too many build paths here. Like, she said, yeah, I want Devos. We don't need that nasty trans, but I also want Bluestone and Crusher. But no Heartseeker, we're gonna get a Kinsai. But no Exy, we're getting a Failnaught and a Deathbringer. What the hell? Oh?
Okay, hold on. Fenrir gonna take him away from the team. Sick. that was really optimal. Going to go in with the Brutalize. Into 4. Gonna get murdered instantly. Nice double kill there by T.O. Dub. Big Kraken. Gets big damage onto many, but Dodgy's still gonna live for now. What the question is, can you kill this Bacchus? Probably not. Ladrong gonna get that nice double kill, though, for the Unstoppable on their part. Bacchus is still up, though. And Xingchen knows. And Z10, you also know. It ain't over till the fat lady sings.
Look, she in the damn dressing room warming up. Okay, hey, all right, cool. We have gotten an EFG pull. Unfortunately, if Giannis has any cooldown, his through space and time should be up in about 10 seconds. There it is, yep.
The question is, will he realize? I don't think he will.
Surely, you have to know they're on fire. Oh,
Okay, hold on a second. Nice.
shit.
No, that's optimal. Optimal timing. Got decent damage on the Kumba. This could be their chance for at least a decent fight. They're looking. Bacchus is going to try to basic this Fire Giant back down from quarter health to 0. Not quite succeeding in that fact. Big damage on the Kumba though. Giannis going to win that fight. And here comes the Kraken. Hold on a second. Fire Giant still almost up. Can Giannis basic down the Kuma in the back? Not quite having attack speed. Kuma gets back up. That's insane. Gonna try to laser him down. There's like an orbital beam on him. The Copper Chopper steal it. Kumakarna's got nothing to do but now take the long sleep. Finally, big drop kick from the Medusa into the wall. Able to slither her way out? No, it's not over till the fat lady sings. And right now, Medusa's life is over. Let's see what what the Copper Choppers can do with that EFG.
Demons. Absolute demons. Holy hell. There is just no world where that should have... Y'all should have immediately gotten the hell out of that fire giant pit. Fenrir gonna go down again. Maybe we stop going near them, Fenrir. Maybe that's the play. And I would like to note that he also died with his beads Aegis up, which we know damn well would have went at the same time.
His foot pedal's not working.
Ooh, that was a really nice ultimate there. Actually almost managed to kill the Gilga, but at the same time, the health that's been expended off this Poseidon was just too much. Alternate timeline. Keeps them up for just a little bit longer. Hold on a second. This could be a brilliant reverse play. Titan needs one more basic. Enters the powwow. Chain up the Titan. That's what you were meant to do. Not going to be obliged, though, unfortunately. Daji is a coward. Trembles in the face of the almighty Titan. Furious roar there from the Xing Chen. Will the dot do it?
No.
One more axe will finish the job. No! The juke shoes on the Fox. That's too good. Wait, I forgot. There's also... This is like Marvel What If. The amount of alternate timelines is crazy. But... Copper Choppers, not going to be denied. Let's see how their attempt at the throne room push goes down. Epic uppercut there from the Kumbhakarna in the back. Dual lane here to try to stop this pressure. Titan not being targeted by anyone but the Bacchus, as is ideal, as is foretold by the prophecy. Copper Choppers, wisely, I don't know about that actually. Not wisely, maybe wisely. Zetan, what do we think? Do they retreat? Do they continue?
I mean,
What's
honestly,
going on here?
With those health bars, no. I would have called a retreat there. Like, your Gilgamesh is under half.
For the boost, by the way.
Yeah, you know, your Gilgamesh is half health. Your Bacchus is lower than that. You had some very questionable health bars, and you dallied so much time away that they were coming back up. I mean, they've got a mid bird down, but there's still a T2 tower in left, so there is a little extra health on that Titan, and I mean, with those health bars, all you're going to do is run in, get some damage on it, have to dip, and reset it. So, may as well just keep your people alive with this FG buff, because you should still have it for about another 60, 70 seconds, I think. Like, keep them alive. Try it again. You don't have to throw it all away there. For the first time in this game, I can genuinely say I really liked that call.
I was a big fan of the call for the surrender that we saw earlier when the Copper Choppers were retreating. Have to wonder, I mean, given the fact that they have the mid Phoenix down, it couldn't have been a Copper Choppers surrender call.
Somebody
Who do you think on
control?
Who do you? Oh no, not again. Disney. Can we put out a business in a moment? There's the new wall ult. Nice damage there on the Fenrir. Comes pre-bought, pre-put in the package. Ooh, good beads there. Meets with the powwow. And going to be absolutely exploded by the honest rotation. 3-man. Whirlwind Rage and Steel, but the winds of Shamash going to match it. Once again, high winds here in the jungle. Nice Stone Gaze for anyone pursuing. Shell to match. But now, Medusa could be the one in trouble. Through space and time, a bit off the mark as well. They're not pursued, but they're chasing a dream. Because no one has been able to actually
find... Pin, she could have gotten some serious damage off there. You know, in the meta that we're in right now, as tanky as some of these Guardians and Warriors are, that 20% pin ain't gonna cut it. You got to get a little more pin than that. That's why we see so many Xy's, why we see dominance, why we see all of these other items. Or in an ability build, like she was trying to bastardize here, you would generally see a Titan's Bane. Currently, she's hitting like a napkin.
Right now, they're getting torn apart like wet tissue paper, though. Copper Choppers lose one already off the bat. Phoenix still going to stand strong. Gilgamesh will fall as well. It just seems like whoever's on the defensive end just kind of... Hold on. Oh, I think she thought she was a beacon and that she could actually damage the Phoenix. Not quite the reality of how that works. So, nice try there with the Fire Shards. Bit more damage, but at the very least, Nuwa sitting proudly at the top of the player damage charts.
Hey, you know what? You're damn right. At least, even if she loses this game, she can go in the chat and be like, "You bitches suck. I had top PD." Where was my team?
Where was my team? I mean, currently, 2 members of it are dead. Question is, what do Team Tin Boys now do to counter that pressure? You have the advantage. FG's up on the map. Why would we take that? So instead, we're just going to march down the mid lane. No. Hush. Instead, it's going to be wise to dive in, try to toss back the Nuwa. She does, after all, have the most player damage. Fenrir a bit off the mark. Okay. I think we got her. Nice. And the Medusa Basics will actually finish the job. Giannis, the next one on the mark. Wait, no. Nuwa's still alive. How did she live? How did she live? Big Lardo's big dead right now, and now it might be Kuma who's next, but if any indication of what we saw last time, Giannis needs to have a bit more attack speed in order to finish the job. The damage here from Medusa, not going to be enough, gets blown up. Giannis lives with one sliver.
That's where I'd have thrown up the F6 vote. Right there.
Might be seeing it soon here.
Dog, I don't know. I'm watching this Fenrir ult, and when he's trying to turn, he keeps trying to turn, man, and it's at the speed of smell. Like, I don't know. I don't know what this man's sensitivity set on, but it needs to be higher.
Might be feeling a bit sensitive right now, the Team 10 boys. Their defense looking a bit vulnerable. But Copper Choppers are missing a really prime opportunity to go for the EFG right now. Don't know why they're even staying near this throne room. Are they actually going to rotate for the left bird? Guys, it's two guard. Oh, you know, to be fair, one of them Guardians is a Kumbhakarna, and that guy is a threat. So is the Phoenix on the left side, going to be taken out of here as well. Big roll in Rage and Steel, tosses them all out, says, get out of my room, mom. I'm cleaning here. I'm playing Xbox. Go away. Give me an uppercut up to this guy. Bacchus, not going to be in any trouble here. Neither is this Daji up in the powwow. Can't say the same though for this being 10. Does go down here. But once again, Copper Choppers retreat back. They might lose members here. Nuwa trying to get protection from those minions. Fenrir finally finds an ult that lands on its mark and secures the kill. Finishes the job on the Nuwa as well. Alternate timeline, a bit more space. The minions, the bouncers, not going to be enough. So close.
I was about to stroke out in my chair if Nuwa walked the hell out of that again. Okay. All right. Game state, a mess. Both sides have birds down. We're pulling a Primal Fury. We're 46 minutes in. You know, if you thought by us joining into this at like 9 minutes into the game that you were getting out of an hour-long banger, get fucked. Yikes.
Right now. 46 minutes, like we said. Ultimate there for Medusa, a bit wide. Giannis portal on the mark. Going back in. Don't know if I agree with that one. Please leave.
My brother.
Actually,
oh, he got him.
Hold on, he does get him. But wisely learning from the last encounter, I don't have the attack speed to quite finish the job. At least knocks that passive off the mark. But still.
Yeah, now you've just got the two alternate timelines to worry about.
44 kills to 30 kills. Jesus Christ. Z-Tan, what can either of these teams do to actually finish the job?
At this point, I'm voting for like they all meet up in mid and just throw their fucking keyboards at the wall, and like whatever happens happens. You take a gentleman's agreement here. No, I mean realistically, somebody needs to take EFG. And they need to actually push as a 5-man unit with it. I'd use the phrase that this isn't rocket science, but it's becoming clear that SMITE IQ might actually be that. Oh God, Daji's in the powwow. Surely she dies here.
She's surrounded by 3. She beats that. Can't beats death though. Again, this is interesting relic usage. EFG, half health. Kumbhakarna trying to step up. Does manage to make them reset. Nuwa does not quite have ult yet, but once she does, you can only imagine the war crime she'll commit with it.
But wait, the boys are back in town. Someone is going on the EFG, and well, Gilga's about to shit on that parade.
There comes the Wizard Shamash. Decent damage there from the Kraken as well. They're going to be blown up with the quickness. Daji's out of it as well. Oh my God, the Copper Choppers are the real robbers. Going to be able to take another EFG on their side, and Gilgamesh might just also make out with his life like a bandit. Unless, those fire minions are on his side. Kumbhakarna, though, not the one you want to see in a dark alley, does finish the job. No! Okay. No, he does. We got the big belly flop. There's a nice ult from the Fenrir. Doesn't quite know where to take him. Runs him to the middle of the lane for finishing him off with a nice pat on the back. 3 members down. here for the Copper Choppers, but they got EFG. It seems like whoever gets EFG just dies.
Yeah. All right. So you know what? No, we've got a new theory now. Stay the hell away from the EFG and just continue
telling you the
playing
same one.
Arena at the mid Phoenix. Hey, you know what? You were right. Fair enough. Look, I'm man enough to admit when I am wrong. Apparently EFG in this match is a frigging death sentence.
Phoenix, not having death sentence, renewed life, does come back up on the side of the Team 10 boys.
Big win. They got the waves pushed up. They actually got their birds back up. And now we are right back where the hell we were 20 minutes ago. Wait, there's the new ult.
69,000 damage, giggity. Sitting pretty there at the top. That EFG boosted ultimate gonna be even more of a difference maker, potentially. We'll see. Daji eats the Stone Gaze, eats the shell, eats the leap, but Unchained is this Fender gonna remain so, thanks to the evasion from that powwow. Kumba gonna try to move on the offensive. There's the teleport, not from the new wall though. I'm very disappointed by that. It was instead by the Kilga. Gonna have to use the Aegis there from Medusa. The beads as well, just for, you know, your safety beads, your security beads. But ultimate from their Kumba gonna be able to manage to secure their safety. Nuwa, have to wonder if she teleported into the lane this time or she just walked using her own 2 feet. She's feeling a bit lazy. Xing Chen wards them off. 50 minutes now. We're starting to reach. We're starting to reach uh-oh territory for my lungs, but nonetheless, these teams are doing okay.
We found the greatest SMITE game of all time.
I don't know how we break this tie. I want to go home.
I mean, I guess it... Oh, brother. I mean, I guess at this point you just continue slobber knocking each other until somebody has to like take a piss and you can't pause. I don't know. Like, eventually someone's gonna have something IRL that they have to do. Like,
these are SMITE ranked players. Are you sure about that?
No, I'm not sure about that. But there's 10 people in there, and I'd be willing to bet that at least one of them's an adult.
I mean, sure, they might be all adults in terms of what this says on their ideas, but we know that they're all piss babies in real life. That being said, gonna be looking here at this Pyromancer. Daji tries to pick it up herself. Beacon as well, gonna be looked at here by the Giannis. Kyoga gonna be here to assist. Members here of Team Tin Boys, despite not being at a disadvantage really at all, are playing like they are. Owning minion waves now, coming in here. Pyromancer bombs in pocket. 2 in the Daji. That's a flight risk right there. But Gilgamesh gonna look for the kick. Bounces Poseidon right into the wall, but might not be able to actually finish off the kill indeed. Down for 80 seconds. What a world we're in.
Surrender vote is done.
What a world he's not in, I believe is the more apt description, because he gonna be sitting there for a minute. I'm not entirely sure what the hell brother was doing up by that speed buff, knowing full well that he didn't have anyone within 100 yards of him. But I digress. Chopper Coppers have a man down. You know, if... nope, I guess we're backing and resetting.
Guys, the empanada place that I like closes in 30 minutes. Please. Please. Please, I won't be able to get my pavillon. I am the one who has the real life commitment. I'm so sad right now.
Alright.
Man.
So, Gold Fury's down. Pyro's down.
2 times speed.
Fires back up in about 20 seconds. And the problem with these fights is that like they're almost never coordinated and all together. It all starts as some segmented fight on the side, and Gilgamesh is
Medusa? Medusa might just be getting her snakeheads cut off right now. Use the beads to wander through that Winds of Shamash. Well done use of the relics there, but not going to get you on and out of that fight. Split though. In the back here, members of Team Tin Boys trying to move in off the back. Alternate timeline has been used, but going to eat some minions real quick before going in for seconds. New Walk goes down as well. Bloodforge shield granted. Giannis retreats back to the blue buff pit, where they can reunite with their friends. Now it's a 4v4. Fair one, in fact. Both carries are out of it. but one of those carries is a new So the question is who actually wins this fight. Teamed up is that Kumakarna, as well as Xing Chen. One Rage and Steel, gonna be beat out there by the dodgy dash. Use the beads to ensure she won't be rooted down. Now uses that dash once again to move back into the fight, try to take down her once friend, now foe, Fenrir. Could be in trouble here. It's the battle of the ages, but seems that, unfortunately, once again, gonna go the way of the Hound. Excellent work there, the Fenrir. Now backing their way on out, trying to not get that top hat knocked clean off their head, but instead gets decapitated there by the Gilgamesh. Big Kraken falls onto 2, but the damage still isn't enough. Bacchus, as long as they're alive, is their one true hope and soul. Can't say the same here for our friend. The Poseidon gets kicked into a wall, into the alternate timeline. Literally gets kicked into a different line of the space-time continuum, and then into death. Xing Chen gonna slip over that threshold real quick. Kuma gonna retreat as well through space and time. Bit off the mark.
2 times speed.
Did I mention that there is now no way for anyone to do this frigging EFG, and we are right back. Oh no, we are still brawling. Whirlwind of Rage and Steel's down. Gilgamesh and Bacchus are running like bats out of hell at the. All right, nope, we've turned it again. All right, look. Eventually, the deck has to run out of the fucking reverse cards.
I think they reshuffled a long time ago. We are approaching an hour. 51 to 34.
2 times speed on the fire giant. Who's gonna be there first?
I have not seen a game like this since Harbingers and Small Town Girls. Yikes.
New ult. We know where they are now.
83,000 damage for the Nuwa, and absolutely 0 of it meaningful.
Pyromancer might be meaningful. There's 2 bombs in the pocket of Daji. Now one of the Bacchus as well.
Oh, what
You
the
can
hell
literally
are you
drop.
doing?
I don't know why they haven't been using those in these objective fights, but right now the objective is the Fenrir. Gets that 1 kill. Daji takes the Palau just to survey the battlefield. Damage here. Onto the Xing Chen. Roll Rage of Steel into the Kraken's a bit off the mark. So is the Whirlpool. Maybe I didn't aim a bit off there, my friend. A good attempt. There's the new wall. Actually does have some utility. Takes down the Poseidon as well.
Brother!
Daji does go down. 1 for 2 so far. Kumakarna, though, and Xing Chen are going to be the ones who you want to look at right now. Xing Chen, though, not going to be looking at it for much longer as he's going back to base. Medusa goes back the hard way. Kumakarna. Once again, it's these 2 Guardians who have to defend. The question is, Copper Choppers, will they go for the EFG? Gilgamesh is backing.
Gilga's backing, presumably to teleport back in. I'm going to give him some credit here. Nope, he's walking the fuck out of the fountain. All right.
You know
Wait,
what?
No, there's no wards. He can't teleport.
Where'd those wards go, Nuwa? You were doing so well. Gas emissions are a big problem in the world of Smite. Go eco-friendly. Don't use teleport. Instead, use that Whirl Range of Steel to try to toss back the Giannis. Bees and Aegis. There to try to match that one out. We're approaching an hour. And even though it hasn't been an hour, thanks to Anthony helping with the camera, I feel like it's been 3.
Can you imagine being a player in this? Like, the amount of alternate timelines in this damn game would drive me to just insanity. Oh, wait. Fenrir. Okay. Alright. He bit a target. We're good. But, now unfortunately, that's 3 damn members down for Chopper Coppers, and so the push gets to go the other way.
Oh my god, Fenrir, why did you frickin' stay? Jesus Christ. Now he's down for 83 seconds. 70, 79, 60 read the scoreboards, but they're gonna go for EFG, as they rightfully should. Daji gonna step up here. Will the Copper Choppers get their 3rd rob? No, this time Team 10 boys do grab it. Daji gets taken out.
There's a chance.
40 seconds until the next person pops up. Xing Chen has been hacking away for Phoenix. They
You're
have
doing
the
great, sweetie. You're doing great.
But Zetan, it's not over till the fat lady sings. Moves in. Phoenix does go down.
No, what are they doing?
They're looking for the right side Phoenix instead. Giannis is back up. Bacchus there.
Get in there.
Giannis,
Get in there.
I don't know if they're still playing the game. Kraken, not going to be unleashed just yet. Bacchus, in trouble, of course going to escape. They're the main character. They don't recognize that yet.
Oh my God.
The members of Team 10 boys don't know what to do.
You
They're
just told him
confused.
to
Big space
stop.
of time. Hits Medusa. She's dead. Poseidon's low. Poseidon An alternate timeline, gonna wake up in a world where you're gonna be dying shortly as well. Bacchus is on the prowl. Now the damage onto the Xingqian. Once again, Copper Choppers holding firm. Xingqian could be dead next.
Nope. Uno reverse, bitches! Okay.
Add more.
All right.
Now are we gonna be drawing 4 is the question. Poseidon drops the whirlpool behind him just to get a bit of safety. Fenrir moves in. Xingqian, you do this. Sorry, Xingqian. Z10, you do this one. Go ahead.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Ragnarok's out on the Gilgamesh, so it looks like we may be trading. Nope! Old Yeller reenactment incoming. Fenrir's fucked. Okay. There we go. Now we've traded another kill, and the guys with EFG are... They can't push. Kumba's gonna solo Gilga?
Get his ass, Kumba! Get his ass! No!
Oh, no! Surely you get this. Kill him. I'm rooting for you, buddy. You're doing great, sweetie. There it is. There it is. We've got a killing spree for the Kumbhakarna and a dead Gilgamesh, which is only going to prolong this godforsaken game. All right. Okay. So, you know,
Anthony,
looking at this
if I can't
now...
eat an empanada because of this, I'm gonna kill you. I'm going to kill you.
Primal, check.
Primal Fury's going down. All right, we're moving left. We have no EFG buff. Hang on.
Get it,
What
boys.
the hell?
I'm not holding my freaking breath. I don't even care. But Daji's in the powwow. Decent damage here on Xingqian. Phoenix does go down. Shell used. Beads used on Medusa. They're retreating. All the birds are down. Gilgamesh is down. They're retreating. They have AFG. Members of Copper Choppers are chasing. But I don't know if we lose members of Team Tin Boys here, if they can actually push once again. They will retreat successfully. They will back. Z10, walk me through what we need to see here from Team Tin Boys now that they have a really sizable advantage, how they can end.
A singular brain cell. Joking aside, oh my dear. Here we go again. Poseidon and Medusa are out of the fight already. Fenrir is out of there. Everybody's low, and Chopper Coppers are hauling ass out of the Titan room, trying to. I don't believe it.
Whoa, hold on, you see that blink damage?
God.
You see that blink damage? Dude, that shit's crazy.
This Kumba's a demon. This Kumba is a damn demon. Somebody get this man on a team.
Oh my god, these juke shoes. Oh my god, these juke shoes. Finish it, finish it, finish him, finish him, finish him. Not gonna be able to be obliged. That's so sad. I wish they had
Fatality!
Hold
Surely,
on. Fenrir
okay.
does it. Bites him in half. Not quite as exciting as we were expecting, hopefully. But
Hey,
Nuwa carry.
3 for 26 on the bites ain't bad.
Nuwa is defending from Titan because right now it's already at half health from those fire minions. Doing the job that the carry should be doing, which I guess technically they are. So, fair enough. Fenrir might look to end this game. Has pizza rolls waiting for them. I got empanadas waiting for me. So I certainly wouldn't mind. Let's see if they can make their hands with this end call here. The fat lady's still up though. And with that, there's hope. She's too busy with the Xingqian though. The reset on the Titan could be insane if they don't finish it off. But now Team Tin Boys finally, they work like the well-oiled machine they are named after. They take the game.
It still didn't go longer than Harbinger's Small Town Girls. Or no, it was Harbinger's shit. Which one was it, Anthony? But it was 68 minutes that y'all were sitting there casting that shit.
So since we're trying
Good
to hide
Lord.
we're trying to hide some of the names, I'll give us the big ones. 15 and 19 for our boy Fenrir. Poseidon 17 and 5. Kumbhakarna, the demon, the person I spectated, who had a 1-7 record. It was in Bronze 4. Went 10 and 1 with 31 assists. Only dying one time in this lobby is a war
Yo,
crime.
that man is an elo hell. That's all I'm saying. I don't give a damn about these weekend videos. That Kumbhakarna is in elo hell. Somebody get me his gamer tag, shoot him a message, I'll queue with him.
TO24, the Nuwa, went 6 and 10, ended at 100,761 player damage.
Very sad. Moving on. Jesus.
That was a game.
Just take us
That
out.
yes, that was a
Sign
game.
us out, D-Lo.
Thank you all for watching. Castin Bronze. Ignore the message at the bottom. This was not fun.
In nomine Patri et Filii Spiritus Sancti. Oh my god.
Vete a la mierda. Todos esos jugadores que hicieron todo eso fue un gran quilombo y ustedes son todos malos jugadores. Deben sentirse vergonzados de sus mismos. Vete a la mierda. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Dilo, joined here by Z10. We had our friend Anthony, who suggested this. Actually, I take that back. Not gonna say thank you.
I'm so
Fuck
sorry.
you.
Curse
Fuck
bra upon ye and your family. Good night.
You. Have a good one.